What up? It's your boy Jerry the Great, and I'm back. Brand new episode of Just Jerry. Listen, I appreciate every single one of y'all that's been tuning in to this podcast, checking me out, hoping that it's a nice little midweek breakup. I know a lot of y'all listen to the Dignified Delinquents Monday, when it comes out on Saturday. Y'all listen to it at work on Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully by Tuesday, y'all have finished it. You like, damn, we need something else to listen to. I got you. It's called Just Jerry's. That's why I'm doing this podcast. And it's also fun, man. If you notice on the Dignified Delinquents, we've been doing virtual shows for the past, 4 or 5 shows? It's 5 for sure, because we got to do another one this week because school's getting ready to kick back in. So we needed to get some little virtual space in between us, not in a bad way or a crazy way, but just, we record the Dignified Delinquents. We start at 9. We supposed to start at 9. And y'all know sometimes we might not start till 10. It's a 3-hour show. So if we started at 10, sometimes we're not getting out of here till 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Sometimes, if you go back and watch the show Baby Breeze Meets Big Breeze, we got out of that bitch at like 3 o'clock in the morning. But it was summertime, so we can do that. But as things are getting ready to kick back up for, especially for Breeze, because he has a daughter in school, we just like, let's do some virtual shows. So we're going to be back in person, not this week. If you listen to this episode when it comes out, not this week, but next week we'll be back in person. And then I'm excited because I am going to Atlanta. I think I told y'all about that. I'm going to Atlanta. I'm doing some interviews up there. One person who I have already scheduled, booked, and locked, ready to go is Mr. Rodney Perry. So I'm going to be chopping it up with him. That's going to be a really good, dope interview. 1, Rodney Perry is funny as fuck. 2, he has an amazing story. And 3, he's just an all-around dope person. He's just a dope person. So I'm excited about that. I feel like I'm about to be like on a damn tour. Not for real, but I'm going to be on a run. Because I'm going to Beyonce. If you're watching this on Wednesday, we going to see Beyonce. Then I'm going to Atlanta, and then we flying out to Dubai. Then when we come back from Dubai, I gotta go to Macon, damn near Atlanta. I gotta go back to that for my dog's wedding. And then once I get back from that, I get a little bit of time. And then we're going to Colorado, trying to catch a game with Dion and them at Colorado. So I feel like I don't mind traveling, but there's nothing like my bed. Like I would miss out on some travel to be in the comfort of my own bed. And the hotels are nice. You find a nice hotel. We do Hyatt Place. We do Hyatt Regency. We are like a Hyatt family. Hyatts are great. Sometimes you find one close to an airport or something that's a little shaky, but for the most part, they're great. But it's nothing like being in your own bed. And I think that my comfortableness, my longing to be comfortable in my own space sometimes makes me dislike traveling. If I'm being honest, me being comfortable makes me sometimes dislike traveling. And I'm also a worry bug too. Like, what if the house just melt while we gone? Like, there's a likelihood of that happening. But if I'm here and I'm here, I can stop it. If I'm not, then I can't. So, but yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be on a world tour here soon, and I'm excited about it. Definitely excited about Dubai. That's what we're going for. We call it my birth anniversary. Because if you don't know, I got married the same day. I got married on my birthday. My birthday is the same day as my anniversary. Is what I was going to say the first time, but my words flipped up. So my anniversary is my wedding day. God damn it, what the fuck? My anniversary is my birthday, and my birthday is my anniversary. So we call it my birth anniversary. So we're going to Dubai to celebrate that. I told y'all I'm turning 30 this year, so that's I'm not looking forward to that 14-hour flight. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a 14-hour flight. And I don't sleep on planes. And it's not just planes. I don't sleep when people are driving me. If I'm riding with somebody, I'm not going to sleep. Like, I have to be dead tired for me to go to sleep while someone else is driving. And even still, it's not a good sleep. It's not a comfortable sleep. Like, I'm up, you all right? You all right? You all right? You good? Need me to take over? You got it? All right. It's not a comfortable sleep. Because I know if something happened, I know that I'm responsible for this. My bad. I fucked the car up. That's on me. You do something and I was asleep. Maybe you should have told me that you needed me to get it. You good? I'm gonna ask you. You good? You got it? You show? You show. All right. So, but I'm excited about that. I'm low key excited about the 14-hour flight too. We're doing Emirates, and if you know anything about Emirates Airlines, they are like the creme de la creme when it comes to traveling in the air, according to their website. And people I talk to also say that. But Emirates, they have a business class and a first class. Now, I was like, ooh, Emirates, let's look at some business class seats. I'm thinking it's like Delta or some shit. Nigga, no. I saw them prices for business class. Nigga, a ticket for business class on Emirates was like $8,000. That's one way. That's just going. If you want to do that coming back, that's $16,000 or something like that. Maybe it was $8,000 total for business class, $4,000 going, $4,000 coming back. I want to be comfortable, but not $8,000 comfortable. Like, and I don't even want to look at what the fucking first class tickets cost. Like, no, fuck no. But my dog Breland, he recently went to Dubai, and he was telling me, like, you know, if you wait till the day of and ask them for an upgrade, they normally have them. If they have one, it'll be a drastically a lot cheaper. So my fingers are crossed. I'm not gonna pay nothing crazy. Anything more than two circles, 2 zeros, I'm not doing it. And the number in front of that can't be higher than a fucking 3. You could talk to me at a 4, but other than that, I'm not doing it. But I'm fingers crossed we get there and they're like, hey, y'all we got some upgrades available at this really, really, really discounted price. If not, we're gonna be in that bitch like this, nigga. Hold on, baby. But I'm excited about that though. I really am excited to that's my thing. We've been international, but we've done like the typical international, like Jamaica, Bahamas, Mexico twice, Bahamas like 2 or 3 times. So this is our first time going really, really like international. Like when they stamp this goddamn passport, I want you to stamp that bitch and hold it. Hold that stamp down. Make sure that ink get good and on there. So I'm excited about that. And I know my wife next year, she turns 30 next year. So she's already trying to like plant ideas and plan things. And I think she wanted to go to Italy. If you know my wife, she is a huge fan of Italian food, pasta and pizza. Like that's her shit, especially pizza. So she wanted to go to Italy because she thinks that they're going to have the best pizza and pasta. I told her, I think you're going to get over there and be really upset because they're going to probably say that American pasta, not pasta. This is the real pasta. Some bullshit. Luigi. It's going to be terrible. In my opinion, I think it's going to be good, but it's not going to be what she expected if we go to Italy. But she was on TikTok, and TikTok is her goddamn kryptonite. She was on TikTok and it was saying how basically how black tourists are treated in those countries, and like how racism of course exists everywhere, but how it's really prominent in those countries, and how sometimes if you black people will just stare at you like you're a fucking museum exhibit. So she was looking at possibly going somewhere in Africa, maybe not deep in the jungle safari. Maybe not way down in the jungle deep, but she was thinking maybe somewhere like the coast of Africa or somewhere. So if y'all got any ideas, y'all let me know so I can let her know. And I think that'll be fun for her 30th. She in the room next door, so I'm sure she probably hears me talking about it. But but other than that, man, this weekend I had a pretty good week. On the Saturday that just passed, I helped my niece move into college, so that was a big fucking deal. It was a big thing. She is the first grandchild to go to college. My oldest nephew, he went by that motherfucker. He ain't go though. My oldest nephew, he went to college, but he was staying on campus, but he was staying illegally because his girlfriend was there, and this nigga done moved in with her and her roommate. Like, nigga, you can't do that. Like, that's not how this shit work. And the thing is, I was giving him advice about college because I will say, you heard me stutter with that B. I was like, that's all, folks. I would say that I know, before I make the statement, I know that, there are many other trades out there. There are many other things that you can do. I think that I used to have this saying that you had to have a plan when you graduate high school. I used to be like, just at least have a plan. Have a plan. Do you got a plan? It ain't got to be a concrete plan, but just have a plan. And now I kind of walk that back. I don't think that you got to necessarily have a plan, because a plan means that you to put in a lot of thought. You to look at some goals, some objectives, some paths, some potential roadblocks. And a high school student graduating, going into the world, ain't doing that. So you ain't got to necessarily have a plan, in my opinion, but you got to have a will of want. A will of want. What are you willing to do? What do you want to do? And if it's, I want to go to the military, I want to go to college, I want to go explore the world, I want to take a gap year. Like, that's your want. You got and the will is I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to go here in the interim, because everything isn't going to be exactly what you want. You know what I mean? So you got to have a will of want. And I say that because I'm an advocate for college. I am pro college. I just got my master's degree. Now, I wasn't planning on going to get that shit. That happened on accident. But I am definitely an advocate of going to school and securing that diploma, because no matter what people say about it, no matter what, trials and tribulations life may throw at you, that's one thing that nobody can take away from you. They cannot take that damn degree from you. They can take a lot of things from you. They can strip a lot of titles from you. They cannot take that from you. And then also, continuous education is always good. Some people stop educating themselves after secondary school. And you ain't necessarily got to go to post-secondary school for continuous education, but continuous education is always important, in my opinion. And I also believe that college gives young students a buffer. It gives you a 4-year, 5 years, sometimes some niggas 6, anything over that, you tripping, buffer to ease into adulthood, ease into the real world, ease into, what life is really going to be like. And if you graduate college and you're going right to work, you kind of getting thrown out there. You got to figure that shit out. Swim, bitch, kick. If you go to college and you get a trade, if you graduate high school and go get a trade, that's one thing. If you graduate college and go to the military, that's another thing. But I think that college gives you that buffer of protection and ease, and not always the case. And I'm not, excuse me, I'm not statistically sure about the real numbers, but I feel confident to say that those who go to college have a much softer landing than those who took the world on right ahead. So I gave my nephew that advice, and he he said the sentence that gets on my fucking nerves when anybody says it. And it's like, college ain't for me. I ain't do good in school. How I'm gonna do good in college? College ain't for me. And it's like, motherfucker, zucchini wasn't for me. Like, I didn't like zucchini. I would never eat zucchini. I tried it one day. Guess what? I fucking love it. I love zucchini. Believe it or not, quiet as it's kept, growing up, I didn't like grits. I didn't fuck with grits, didn't like the texture, didn't like the look. I don't care how much butter you put in them motherfuckers. I don't care how much cream you put in them bitches to make them creamy. I didn't fuck with grits. Now, nigga, I'm a fucking grit addict. Nigga, I can't go to no place, I can't go to breakfast and not get a good grit. And if these grits ain't good, I'm gonna send them back to you. Nigga, I am the reason Waffle House created the sausage, egg, and cheese grit bowl. That's me. True story, real life. That is, I'm the reason that's on the menu. You welcome. I used to go to Waffle House all the time, and I used to always order an All-Star. Y'all know the fuck an All-Star is if you familiar with the house, they waffle. I used to order an All-Star, and I used to tell my waitress, hey, listen, I see on y'all menu these grits, y'all taxing like $3.50 for these grits. Now, I got hash browns with my All-Star, but these grits, $3.50. So here's the thing. This $3.50 could be your tip. Or if you throw me them grits under the table, you know what I mean? Because if I got to pay $3.50 for grits, I can't tip. You throw them grits under the table to me, they go your tip. But I might throw in an extra 50 cents, you get a whole $4. What you want to do? What you want to do? And every time she'd give me the free grits, but I would take those grits and I would then put my sausage, egg, and cheese, all that mixed together in the grits. Next thing you know, I come in one day, let me get this. Oh, that's on the menu. It's called a sausage, egg, and cheese grit bowl. You can get it covered, smothered, walking in backwards, upside down with a ham upside his head. Like, God damn. Waffle House. So back to what I was saying. So you can't tell me that you're not like, college isn't for you if you never tried it. Like, go figure it out, go see how different it is, and then experience it. So my niece is in college. Classes ain't started yet. She's at Edward Waters University. We just moved in. She's there for like a week of orientation, which I thought was weird, but then again, I'm like, nah, it makes sense. It makes sense because I didn't do college orientation as a college student, but I was working on campus 2015 when orientations were coming through, and orientation was like a whole month and a half process. And every 2 days they were rotating groups of students through the school, and they'll go around the school and they'll do what my niece is doing in a week in like 2 days. And I thought that was the better option until I realized, like, no, this is an HBCU. And that B is strong, nigga. That B is strong with a K. It's an HBCU. So if you come on to college for orientation, it's almost like doing a visit and an official visit, because you came toward the school. That's cool. But when you come for orientation, you doing your official visit. And if you come with something a little out of line, something a little shaky, something ain't right, you'll be like, you know what? I'm a rescind my commitment and I'm gonna go somewhere else. I think I'm gonna take my talents to whatever school. HBCU, they do week of welcomes. Not all, maybe not all, but the ones I've seen that did it, and E-Dub definitely is one of those ones that did week of welcome. And and nigga, half a building got their lights out, the AC ain't working, and kids they're stressed out. I'm like, hey, where you gonna go? You want to go to college? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna take your ass? You got to sit here and figure it out. I think they might have did that shit on purpose too, so kids can figure it out, because that throws your ass into something. It throws your ass into something. Like my niece, she was under the impression that she was going to have her own room, because on her roommate form, it had NA, not applicable. So she was under the impression NA, not anybody, non-existent. That's the E. I know. Fuck y'all. I passed my FCAT the first time. Not assisted. She thought that she wasn't gonna have a roommate. So we did our whole check-in process, which was very smooth. I appreciate them for that. We got the key. We went to the dorm. You know, we kind of knew what we was getting into because we, you know, shout out to my guy Q said the Deuce. He showed us, gave us a good deep inside tour. And as she was walking up the stairs, because I was coming behind them with the fucking all the dollies and shit, the heavy shit, and no elevator at all. I noticed that they're taking forever to come. So my wife texts me and she's like, she got a roommate. And in my mind, I'm like, I knew it. I already knew she would. And good that you have a roommate, because that forces you to get out of your room. Like, you ain't gonna just sit there and not go. Your roommate gonna be getting up, getting dressed, then and you get up and go and get dressed and go. But it also forces you to have conflict resolution, because I think that we as a people, not all, but some, believe that conflict is a negative, has a negative connotation to it. Conflict has a negative connotation to it, to us. And conflict is oftentimes important in building relationships. Like if you're in a relationship right now, man, woman, whoever, I'm sure that y'all have conflict. Even when y'all started dating early and you get past that honeymoon phase of dating, if you can remember y'all first argument, y'all first conflict, if y'all still together, obviously there was some resolution. So you had to figure out a way to handle that conflict. And when you put people in tight spaces, that's guaranteed to happen. How do you handle that conflict? Because life is going to throw you conflict. How are you going to handle it? How are you going to bounce back? How are you, what's going to be your tenacity level? So, so she is in college, and I will say this. This is what I appreciate. I appreciate schools like Edward Waters University. That's a lot of HBCUs, not all, but many HBCUs, and I want to fix that because what I'm going to say, I don't want to lump it like that. So, schools like EDUB, compared to FAMU, schools like EDUB, you might even see a school like not your community colleges. I'm not putting them into this account, but the college in your city, Stetson used to be one. They got a little tougher. JU, the school I went to, used to be in this category, but they've changed. Over the years they've gotten better. I think that EDUB is in that stride of getting better. UNF, University of North Florida. So any school that people would go to that's a real 4-year college in your city, schools like that, I appreciate, because although people may consider them to be less than, and when I say less than, they're not your Florida State universities, they're not your UGAs, they're not your Clemsons, it's definitely not your Harvard, it's definitely not your Princeton, it's not your USC, it's not your Nevada, it's not Colorado, it's the school that they didn't let anybody in this bitch. I appreciate schools like that, because those schools give kids an opportunity, and kids, adults, whoever want a chance at a degree, it gives them an opportunity to change their lives. Because if you fucked up in high school, this is almost like a reset for you. And don't think that you can't do it, because it's definitely a different experience. It's a different world. And they give you the full experience at these schools. Like, no, you can come live on campus here. No, we got campus life here. We got football team. Now they may go fucking 0-7, but goddamn it, they here. We got a band. Now, maybe only 6 motherfuckers in the band, but damn it, we got a whole band here. Right? We got some departments. Now you gonna you might have the same teacher all day, but you stay here for 4 years, you're gonna get a degree that you can take somewhere and do something with. So I applaud schools for accepting students who may have struggled in secondary school and then giving them that opportunity. So shout out to my niece. First week, we could welcome. I'm like, nigga, you already making friends. You already. I'm finna go out here and peep the scene. All right, like peep them grades, peep them damn classrooms, and go into class. That's gonna be the biggest thing. So, so shout out to her for that, man. And I talked about it. I mentioned it earlier, but this week, if you're watching this episode on the day that it came out, today, I am going to see Beyonce live in concert. Going to see Queen Bee. Now, I think I brought these tickets to see Beyonce whenever they released. So was that early at top of the year? Was that February or March? Whenever she made the announcement and the tickets went on sale, I got tickets. Do a whole joke about it in my stand-up routine. I got tickets. I saw that somebody paid $30,000 to go see Beyonce. I'm going to say that again for the people who missed it in the back. I saw that somebody paid $30,000 to go see Beyonce. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell I'm paying $30,000. God damn it, I love Beyonce. Beyonce is great. Now, I ain't no beehive, I ain't fanatic, but she's one of the greatest entertainers of our time. That's why I got the tickets, because I told my wife, I said, when we have kids and they gonna say, did you guys ever go see Beyonce in person when you were younger? This is our opportunity for us to be able to tell them, yes, we did. I love Beyonce. Greatest entertainer of our time. She's up there. She's goated. Michael Jackson, Beyonce. She up there. I'm not paying a $30,000. Refuse to pay $30,000 to go be up there in the crowd looking at Beyonce. Wouldn't do it. The only way, if I paid $30,000 to go see Beyonce, damn it, I'm on stage. All right, I'm coming out with blue, waving and shit. This my bloodline, ready for war. Go blue, nigga. I'm coming out with blue. $30,000, shit, me. So whoever that is, whoever did that, you crazier than a fish with titties. You are nuts. $30,000. But no, I'm excited to see Beyonce. This is maybe my third musical concert. I'm not like a big musical concert kind of guy. I love shows and comedy, but not necessarily music, because I like to sit down and enjoy the show. People want to stand up in front of you, then you got to stand up. What if I don't want to stand up on the song, but I still want to see people dancing around you? And yeah, it's just too much. Just everything just hush. But I'm excited to see her. We ain't in the nosebleeds, but we damn sure ain't in that little VIP section down low where you can see it, nigga. We gonna have to zoom in on our cameras like everybody else on TikTok, nigga. Zoom. But we gonna be in the building. I'm excited to see Beyonce, but I think that I'm more so excited. Fingers crossed. I hope that Blue was there. I think that Blue is gonna steal the show. I think that I don't know, man. As someone who wanted to be an entertainer, didn't know how, didn't know what, didn't know in what, since I was younger, I think me watching Blue do this at this level amazes me. It truly does. And I've seen people in the comments, I've seen negative comments about Blue can't dance that well. Y'all, she's stiff. Shut your bitter ass up, please. That is a damn child. Now, granted, it may be other kids on Dancing Dolls that may be dance better than her, but I can guarantee you this: a lot of them can't get on that goddamn stage with a Beyonce, even if she wasn't her mama. In front of that big of a crowd, they'll freeze the fuck up. She has that in her. That's in her DNA. Look at who her mama and her daddy is. And I like the evolution, because the first time she came out, I think, was that in Dubai? She ain't really danced. She just stood there. My timeline come from TikTok, so I might be a little off. It depends on what my algorithm show me. But then she started dancing, and she was a little stiff. And as the show progresses, she's loosening up more. So now she's coming out and she's fully swagged out. She beating her chest and coming out, goddamn it, waving. She throwing her peace signs and shit. Ready for war, go blue. And nigga, she dropping that head, nigga. Shit. That's what I'm going to see. That's going to get me out my feet. If I see that goddamn ground open and Blue Ivy come up out that motherfucker, that's going to stand me up. Because that is amazing. Nigga, do you know I done did shows in front of 5 people and damn near shitted on myself before I went up to go do a show. Do you know how hard it has to be at her age? How much grit and fucking like, I'm finna eat this shit, like mentally, to get up there and do that shit and dance moves, nigga. I might stumble on a joke. She might actually stumble. God forbid. She could actually stumble. Shit. That's what I'm excited for. I'm excited to see Beyonce too. Now, I don't know none of this new shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. This new album, I don't know it. I don't I don't know no song on it. I think I know Break My Soul. That was my shit. You won't break my soul. Release your fire. Release your anger. I know that one. It was one that blew up on TikTok. I can't even think of it. It was a dance that they did to it thanks to TikTok. I kind of know that one. Other than that, I don't know. I don't really know the album. I'm taking my wife. My wife knows it. I don't know the album, but I do know when Beyonce say mute, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I do know that much. Look around, everybody on mute. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Cause I done seen some videos and I done seen some things. I'm like, God damn, shit. These niggas is ruthless. I'm gonna sit my ass there quiet until we can say something now. Okay, we can talk now. Cause these is some Beyonce fans, like the Hive, the Beehive, whoever, they snatching your lips off your face. Let your ass say something when Beyonce say, look around, everybody on mute. They snatching your lips up off your face. Say something if you want to. Nigga, everybody trying to be like Atlanta and win. So I do know that much. I might not know all the songs on the album. Shit, I think I only really know one song from the album, Break My Soul. But I do know when she say that, I'm gonna shut my ass up and be quiet. In the words of Monique on Precious. And what did you do? I shut my fat ass up. And I said, Carl, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Hey, I fucking love Precious. There are a couple of movies that if you get in my group chat with my line brothers, especially, some movies that are supposed to be like drama and tragedy and sad, nigga, pure comedy. Nigga, I know Precious is supposed to be a drama, dark drama, pushed by Sapphire. Nigga, I laugh my ass off at Precious. I get a good holler every time. You sat there and you let him, no, I did not. You did. No, I said, Carl, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? He said to shut my fat ass up and that it was good for her. And what did you do? I shut my fat ass up. Nigga, that is the funniest shit. Sad movie. Everything that happened sad and shit. Funny fucking movie. That movie, nigga, John Q with Denzel, when he got in the bed and he was gonna do it to himself to save his son, that damn tension was building up, and that nigga pulled the trigger, but to say to his own, boy, fucking comedy. It's sad. Drama, you got the adrenaline. Adrenaline, what the fuck? Y'all know what the fuck I said. Adrenaline, god damn it. Found out this week, I can't pronounce words too well because adrenaline, y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. You know what the hell I'm trying to say. Adrenaline, god damn it. Fuck, I passed my FCAT the first time. And I wish somebody was in here to help me with, hey Siri, say adrenaline. Siri said, I'm not sure I understand. God damn it. I don't know. I think it's because I'm from the South and somebody gonna be under the view like, nah, nigga, I'm from the South too, and I can say that word. And maybe if I spell it out phonetically, ADDRI, not Adderall. No, not Adderall. Y'all, no, I gotta say it.
Adrenaline.
I was close. Yeah, just trust myself next time. I was right there. So. Just gotta have faith in myself. I was right there, nigga. Shit. Passed my FCAT the first time, nigga. No retest. No intensive math. No intensive reading. What's up? Say something. But man, I gotta get up. I still gotta pack for fucking Beyonce. That's what happens when I wait to do this show on a Tuesday and it comes out on a Wednesday. But I like doing the show on a Tuesday, damn near Wednesday morning. And it comes out on that Wednesday morning at 7 because I like to be right on the edge of the news. I like to be right on the edge of the news. And nigga, if I would have waited, if I would have did this show any earlier, I would have missed. Oh, I would have missed some of the. Now, I don't wish for nobody's downfall. Let me say that first and foremost, okay? And I don't wish on nobody's downfall. But sometimes people get away with a lot of shit for a long time. And you can't get away with everything all the time. Like you can't do what the fuck you want to do and think you just gonna get away with it forever. So shout out to, I'm gonna give him his respect, former President Donald Trump, soon to be inmate Donald Trump. And I'm gonna tell you why. There are some other cases, you know, y'all know Donald Trump got indicted and shit in other cities, DC, and I think Florida got some charges pending in some other cities. There's a black lady in Atlanta, the district attorney in Atlanta. Her name, I can't even, let me find the name. I should have pulled that up first. Y'all know who the fuck her name is though. The black district attorney in Atlanta by the name of Fannie Willis. Fannie Willis. Here's the thing. I don't know too many Fannies. All right. I don't know too many, maybe 2. She might make 3. But what I do know that's true about the Fannies that I know, you don't fuck with them. You don't fuck with them. You do not fuck with a Fannie. I can tell you that. Fannie Willis, District Attorney Fannie Willis out of Fulton County ain't playing. All right. I think there's always been a conversation of, you know, Trump's going to beat the charges, this and the third, he'll beat these charges. Even if he was to be convicted of the charges, if he somehow won the presidential election, which I don't think is going to happen. I pray it don't happen. If he somehow won the presidential bid, that then he can pardon himself and his friends, and then, you know, it's water under the bridge, right? The difference between the other cities where he has been indicted and Fulton County, Atlanta, where he has been indicted, is the other cities are federal charges. Like you can pardon yourself on some federal shit. You can't pardon the state shit, the city shit, the local shit. And Fannie Williams has him with, 19 counts, 13 felony counts. She indicted like 18, 19 people, 13 felony counts on some state, local Atlanta, Fulton County shit. So, I think Trump's going to jail. This nigga got hit with more RICOs than Trump got hit with a RICO like he dropped the bar to 6. Okay. I didn't know Trump was a part of YSL. The nigga, Fannie Williams Willis, I don't know why I want to call her Williams, Willis has hit Trump with the book One Count of Violating the Georgia RICO Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, which was created by Giuliani in New York, the whole stop and frisk shit. Giuliani also got indicted by his own bill. 3 counts of solicitation of violation of oath by a public officer, 1 count of conspiracy to commit impersonating the public officer, 2 counts of conspiracy to commit forgery, 2 counts of conspiracy to commit false statements and writings, 1 count of conspiracy to commit filing false documents, 1 count of filing false documents, and then 2 counts of making false statements and writing. This nigga's going to jail. The judge gave him the long haul, boss. Trump, I'm gonna tell you, and what I'm really excited to see, because this Fulton County, this Atlanta, Georgia, baby, they ain't playing with them. What I'm really excited to see is the Fulton County Sheriff, because the district attorney gave them until Friday to turn themselves in, because they got to go down now. They got to go. The sheriff said that Trump will be taking a mug shot, and his mug shot would be public. I hope they wipe all the orange mascara off that motherfucker, that orange bastard. I hope they do. Take the towel off. Take the towel off. Put him in the green shit like they did me at Duval. Put him in the green shit. Trump, Giuliani, and everybody else who got caught up in Atlanta, Georgia, fucking around, talking about we need you to find 11,716 more votes. All right, they're gonna find them. All right. My advice to y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all what they told me when I got locked up in Duval County public jail system. Get comfortable, nigga. Get comfortable. Hey man, let me get up out of here. I gotta go pack. Like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for real, for rocking with me, for rocking with this podcast. I thoroughly enjoy doing this just as much as I thoroughly enjoy doing the Dignified Delinquents. This is giving me something extra to do, and I don't mind at all. So make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that you do with everybody else that you watch. Do that shit for me too. My song of the week. Now, I told you I'm going to see Beyonce. And I think it's only right that I do a Beyonce song, but it's not her song. She's on the song. It's her and Jay-Z, and it's called Part 2 on the Run.